And it's got a laptop with every SSL plug-in and every compressor, every EQ. And I said, you know, that's nice, but you know, it's not the same, because if you don't have the desk with the faders, if you don't have the single go through all that shit, it's not going to be the same. So the question is, I'm using an old school, except not, it's recorded digital, but the signal is all live drums. It's my drum kit as well, actually, with Patrick, of course, plays it. I have a big studio with really high ceilings, live drums. No triggering, no triggering.
This is the roof on the drum.
Yeah. Yeah, get a little Bonham thing, but you can fade that in and out if you want to lose it more or less. Fast songs, you know. No, it's all that way.
Sounds really good.
But I do use Pro Tools for one reason. I have Pro Tools also. I have one with my fucking laptop right now. Because I was in Istanbul a couple of months ago, and I was hanging out with this guy. He's like a big star there, like a TV movie star and all that shit. I went to a studio and had a string section. Istanbul string section. It sounded amazing. I said, hey man, let me use this guy. I just took one of my rough mixes and I let them play to that. I used the strings on my new album because I had the Pro Tools system with it. Splendid. Perfect reason to have it, right? Also, I like it for editing. Sometimes I write the lyrics, I go, fuck, I need another 8 bars. Done. You know, but not all. It's just for editing and for, I have it now, I can record the show tonight, whatever, you know, that type of thing.
So if you don't listen to other music stuff, so how do you make your musical horizon going on?
It's a good question. Very good questions, all about it. Normally I don't get such good questions. These are very, very clever questions. And the reason for that is what I said, touched on it early on, is what I do is kind of like, I don't aim at anything, I just kind of like let it go. And I pick the guitar up, play the drums, whatever, and all of a sudden there's a spark and something happens, and there it is. There's the riff, there's the melody, there's the lyrical content, there it is, it's all there. And I don't know how that happens, but it does happen now, you know. And I don't need a musical outside, you know, influence. I don't need that. Because it happens by itself, and I kind of like go on the ride with it, you know. I just let it happen. And that's why on this new album there's a song called Magic City, which is like kind of like Hendrixy, and I'm singing on it, a little bit like Cherokee Warrior. And then there's another song called Enemy Within that is tuned down and fucking sounds like these guys. You know, so it never is really one thing only. You know? And I don't go, oh yeah, well that sounds like the shit we should do. No, I think it's better.
I'm Patrick from Radio Melodic. There are rumors about you, the kind of work you do with your colleagues, and some people say it's difficult to work with you, you're in a way special. For me, these are only stories. So please let me know, how would you describe your own personality and the way you work with your other musicians?
Well, I mean, obviously you should ask Ripper that. Get back here when you see what he said. I do have a very strong ethic in my way of doing things, which means in a very, I suppose, a very un-rock and roll way, you know, the way I'm like a painter or a composer. When Bach wrote a symphony, like not a symphony but a cantata or whatever, he wrote the cello part, viola part, violin part, whatever. You know what, the cellist wouldn't go, no, I don't want to play that. You know, he wouldn't do that. It was a finished piece. In a lot of ways, that's the way I work. And I've tried to work other ways, and it never worked out. Because I was never happy in the end. And it's a lot more work, and it's a lot more weight to carry around. But in the end of the day, that's what makes me happy, you know. And I've always also realized that at the end of the day, it seems that's what makes the fans happy. Because when I try to like do something that is not really what I want to do, I just kind of like go with the other people's suggestions. It never really seems to work out like that. Having said all that, I mean, it's not like some sort of fucking I don't know what people said first, but I'm sure it's not very good. You know, so whatever. I'm not, you know, I don't know what to say except for that. I mean, I am very clear in my vision forward, and there's no need for me to have a producer. There's no need for me to have a co-writer. There's no need for that because it would be crowding the vision. It would be cluttering the vision. The vision's clear. This is what I do, and I'd like you to do it.